It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Emperor Karl Franz campaign. This is getting kind of interesting right now. I'm going to give a really brief strategic overview, keeping in mind this is of course a grand strategy campaign where we are using mods to slow down the overall pacing of this campaign with things like reduced campaign movement range, reduced replenishment, stronger garrisons. And, of course, thematically, we are playing Karl Franz as sort of the altruistic leader of humanity and the forces of order. So we are trying to be nice to our order neighbors rather than just conquering them. Now, overall, we have obviously suffered here in the Empire. We've been invaded mainly here in the northern area. This is where it's the worst. Festus, Wulfric, Khazrak, all of them have basically annihilated the northern half of the empire. But we have, meanwhile, been able to hold on to the southern half. We've confederated with Elspeth and then more recently with Talabicland. And we did, I can't remember, I guess we confederated with Middenland, right? Or, I'm sorry, with Marienburg, because, yeah, we didn't conquer it, so we must have confederated with them as well. So anyway, we have a problem over here, which is that we've just got a steady dose of rebellions that are going to keep happening here because of the incredibly high Chaos Undivided corruption. And I don't really want to waste an army over here constantly fighting rebellions, so we might use some of our prestige to do a one of these electoral machinations here, to do Inquisition, to eliminate half of the corruption over here. But it's going to keep coming back. That's the problem. That's not a great long-term solution. We are building the public order building right here. We need to buy a little bit of time. Looks like we've got 3 turns before it will rebel at the current pace. We could slow it down if we wanted to do that. We could also just recruit a small army to do, some garrison duty here, which would temporarily, or at least for as long as we kept that army in there, it would be able to slow down and possibly even prevent a rebellion. So that's a possibility as well. Meanwhile, this is where the main thrust is coming from for us. We just recently reconquered Delbers, and what we need to do is we need to destroy these armies of Wulfric and Festus and try to take back these cities right here. This would be pretty huge if we could get Middenland back. Now, back into the Empire, I think at this point I'm more inclined to just occupy these rather than assuming that we do take these back. I don't think I want to bring Middenland back as another faction because they have been completely ineffective for purposes of trying to defeat our enemies. They just kept getting overrun over and over again, even though we kept trying to keep them alive earlier in the campaign. Learn how to talk, Michael. Anyway, so Yeah, I think at this point we're just going to occupy if we do force them out. Of course, this is a concern right here. Some really strong, particularly this one right here. This is the army of Wulfric. He's level 42. He's got lots of mammoths. So we really kind of, I don't want to say we're at a stalemate. We're at a stalemate right here. Maybe we can make some headway over here, and maybe that might draw him over in this direction. Who knows? Unfortunately, I took a look at who all Wulfric is at war with, and it doesn't look... It looks like we're on our own. He's not really... If I find Norsca here. There he is. He's not at war with anybody that is going to be able to contribute to the cause, so it's really just going to be us. Then meanwhile, we also have this army of Festus over here, which is not a particularly strong army. And to be honest, what I'm thinking of doing here, it's a level 25 Lord, which does concern me. But other than that level 25 Lord, they've got some fast units, but they, for the most part, these guys are not real strong. These are just Marauders, Nurglings. They've got some Plague Bearers. We've got a lot of fairly crappy units here as well, but we do have some characters here. And we got some artillery. And so what I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing over here... The thing is, I don't know if they would retreat. What I'm thinking of doing is recruiting... Like, I could recruit in just a bunch of spears here, for example. 6 spears, that's almost all of the money that we've got, but they're only 210 each. So recruiting those is only a little bit more than 1,000. And then this army could launch an attack against that army, either forcing them to retreat, or I think they would fight us. I really do. And I think we would have a reasonably good chance of winning that battle. They would definitely do some damage to us, but if just with all these spearmen, we could sort of form a perimeter, protective ring around our artillery and our one crossbowman unit here. And I think we could... Our melee infantry is worse than theirs, but we could do some pretty good damage with our artillery and with our characters. So I'm kind of inclined to do that, and the question is, do I do it like right now? Because I could do this conscription here. We're sitting on 2,600. We'd get more if we won a battle. I'm going to try it. I think if we could get rid of this army, then we could bring the survivors of the battle from Valmir Blaze's army over westward and help out over here. So I'm going to try this. It might be a mistake. I don't love going into a battle with a bunch of spearmen, but something's got to give, basically. So if I select this army right here and perform, boom, there we go. There's 1,000 prestige. We now have a full army. Let's hope they don't flee, and actually, let's hope we could win the fight. I don't think they're going to flee. They fled. Oh my goodness, Michael. It looks like I can... Can I reach them? Please? Oh, easily. Easily! Alright, well that's a good sign. Let's do this. Okay, decisive victory, so that makes me feel pretty good. For anybody new, I don't do auto-resolves unless it's an extremely lopsided battle, which this is not. So we are going to go ahead and fight this. It is just a regular old field battle. That suits me fine. They don't have any missile units at all. So we obviously want to fight in the open. Let's go ahead and let's do this. So obviously we need to beware of his characters. And we need to beware of the speed of those Chaos Warhounds. But again, I think with a protective ring around our ranged units, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and start deployment here. Honestly, is there any reason to not set up in here? They could come up this way right here. We could block this. Actually, no, that they can't come up there. That's not even traversable. Okay, so we don't have to worry about blocking that. We could We could form a wall from using this as an anchor point. Form a wall like that. They can come around this way. And okay, so all of this is traversable as well. So we need all of this to be protected as well. Okay, anyway, let's see what can we do here from yeah, okay, our hailstorms can absolutely reach from here. So let's do this. Let's put you guys there. Your range is 290. You're going to have a lower firing arc, so it's fine. Well, actually, you know what would be good for him is to... first of all, let's get all you guys on guard mode. What could be good for him is to shoot at his lord when his lord starts coming forward. And the same thing for the crossbows here. We want to make sure that the crossbows... We want to take out his one flying unit is basically what it comes down to. All right, so now back to... Let's see, you, and you. Let's get you guys over here like this. Actually, you know what? I think that's possibly even enough. We'll get you here. Over here, I'm going to get you back like this. You guys, we can thin out a little bit here. And then let's anticipate needing a secondary line here, because, again, their melee infantry is stronger than ours. So we're going to have to reinforce all the fighting here in the front line. Now, you can help with your leadership, at least. You can probably buff, so let's figure out. We've got a couple of damaging spells, really four damaging spells. We can also use a Curse of the Midnight Wind to reduce melee attack and armor in a 35-meter radius, or probably not radius. That's probably the whole width of the circle. Okay, let's go ahead and get you guys, you Outriders. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with you all. I think, actually, I might start you out up here. Are you fast enough to outrun the Chaos Warhounds? That's the question. Let's find out. The Chaos Warhounds are 95. You guys are 92. That's pretty good. All right. Yep. Let's do it. Let's try to open fire, and I think we might open fire on his lord here. All right. Let's see if we can pull this off. I know it said decisive victory, but I don't feel fantastic about it. Go ahead and... Okay, here they come. Here come the Chaos Warhounds. Okay, we're shredding them a little bit. That's good. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys now shooting. We need to find some of their better... Yeah, the Plague Bears. Try to blow up the Plague Bears. Plague Bears. You, I want you shooting at him. And you can just shoot at whomever. Okay, now back to the Outriders. You guys can move up this way. And then we need you shooting at him. And we need you ready to cast. Okay, you guys turn around and hit those Marauders now. You can hit these Marauders here. Okay, you need to get ready to fight the enemy Lord when he comes down here. Let's get you guys shooting at him. Let's get you shooting at him. And let's go ahead and get this debuff going right here. Boom. Okay, you... Okay, you need to get out of there, man. Get. Okay, over here. Let's go ahead and get them on there. Looks like we can bring these guys up this way. Let's get you guys up here as well. Okay, we took out the enemy Lord. Let's get you ready to cast again.
Enemy wizard spotted. Keep your heads down, men. They're casting spells. Beware of the wizard. Enemy wizard spotted. Look out, spellcaster. Enemy wizard spotted. Look out, spellcaster.
Actually, let's do this. No, Chain Lightning is too risky, Michael. You can use that, though.
The heavens unleashed.
Okay, let's get you in on them. And then let's also go ahead and do a Wind Blast right here. Okay, how we doing over here? Doing okay. Let's get you forward. You guys, try to blow them up. You guys... I'm not exactly sure what to do with you right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again. Boom, right here. That's good. Alright, over here. They are running away. You know what? Here, you turn around and try to blow them up. You... Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, you stay on... No, you better come back here. Okay, this is probably not going to work out real great. Yeah, you're going to end up doing more damage to our own guys at this point. The Outriders, what are you guys doing? Try to maybe blow them up. Okay, you know what? You guys can try to hit them over there. Get rid of them. Okay, how are you doing? Oop, I don't even have you in the fight. Why not? My goodness. Get you up there. Okay, that should help. You can shoot over there. Okay, how are we doing back here? Let's go ahead and bring you back. They're shattered over there. Okay, so we can get you over here now as well. We can get you over here as well. All right. You ready to do another bombardment, maybe?
The heavens unleashed.
Okay, let's get you. Yeah, you're fighting them. That's good. Let's get you fighting them. Let's go ahead and maybe get a wind, or not a wind, a whatever, breath attack, whatever this is called over here.
Celestial might.
Didn't really do a ton, did it? Okay, let's get you guys firing. Never mind, that was bad. That's not going to work. Okay, one of you can fire at them. All right, this is going fairly well. It's a bit jumbled. You have very little winds of magic left. Okay, they're starting to go down here. I'm not going to waste my last winds of magic on another one of these breath attacks. I think we've pretty well won at this point. I think all we need to do is take out these spawn of Nurgle, and we should be in pretty good shape. Let's get you over here. Okay, this is looking good. That's all that's left. Okay, we can go ahead and do this again over here.
I foresee their deaths. With purpose.
You can turn around and shoot. Okay, you guys at this point are probably going to do more damage to our own troops, so let's stop shooting with them. At this point, I think we're better off just letting these crossbows shoot, and then the greater numbers. Nope, guys, stop it, keep moving, There we go. All right, pretty good. I'll take that. Alright, so unfortunately I had to fight this a second time because my game crashed on the reloading back into the campaign. So, anyway, as you can see, we still kind of more or less did the same thing, except different casualties. And we've got prestige, we've got treasury, we've got a potion of speed out of it, we got good experience. So it still worked out okay. I think we'll go ahead and take the additional treasury here. Enemy killed in battle. Okay. At this point now, every time there's like a moment of lag in the game, I'm going to panic that the game is going to crash again. So hopefully that won't continue to happen. Anyway, so enemy killed in battle, potion of speed, assured assailant, achieve victory from multiple offensive battles. That's good. That's very good. Valmir Blaze has been very good. He was the substitute for EKF when EKF got wounded earlier in the campaign. This has been, he's been a pretty good lord for us. We got a potion of Farsight, forest spotting and range. All right, well, whatever. And woodsman here. Good stuff. Lots of woodsmen, apparently. Campaign movement range, okay. Obviously, we want to make sure that all of our lords have those scribes as much as possible. And you got yourself a Pegasus, Valmir. Okay. So, let's get that scribe onto a lord, unless all the lords already have one. The woodsman, we can just get on anybody. And yeah, okay, that's just all the older messages. So this is good. We have now dealt with that army of Festus. We have to decide what to do here with Valmir Blaze, but I don't see any reason not to start racing him back over in this direction. So let's go ahead and give him the skill up here. That's not what we want. Did I really give him that? Maybe it is what we want. Actually, yeah, I'm going to switch him to corruption, maybe. to fervent, I mean, to, you know, anti-corruption. Or then we also have drill instructor. That's good. We can only do one of these two. So let's check this out. We've got Imperial training, which is very good, and would allow us then casualty replenishment rate just for the Lord, not for the whole army. War hero and heroic killing blow. That's not bad. Okay, or we could do this plus speed and charge bonus for cavalry. Casualty replenishment rate, and upkeep and leadership. I think drill instructor is what we want to do because I really like the leadership boost, the upkeep benefits. I really like the casualty replenishment rate. Don't care about the recruitment cost. And we'll get some cavalry into here as well. Campaign movement range is really good as well. Yeah, there's just too many good things here. So we're giving up. We're not giving up anything that I can't live without. So we're going to take drill instructor. Okay, and like I said, we want to make sure that you've got a scribe. You do. Okay. Ooh, messenger's good as well. Bailiff. I think I can probably get that bailiff on somebody else. I could probably get that peasant on someone else. And I might be able to get that tradesman on somebody else as well. Let's go ahead. You need armor. I don't know that we have any extra armor. Nope, we do not. Do you... Von Horseman Speculum? Nope, that's fine. You can keep that. Alright, so let's get to the right spot here. That's you.
Ready.
Now you. What can we do for you with ancillaries? It appears that we can't do anything for you for ancillaries. Okay, that's fine. You do get a skill up, though. Let's give you... You've got Arcane Conduit already. Okay, I guess then we'll probably give you Lord's Counselor here. Boost income, hero action cost, hero action success chance. Actually, I don't really use you on hero actions very much. We'll take it anyway, and then we'll start to give... Actually, no, just to remind myself to start using this guy for hero actions, I'm going to give him wound. Okay, and then you...
The Empire.
You've maxed out increased mobility. We need to give you triangulation. You've got no magic items at all. You've got no ancillaries to assign. But we will get you... Oh, let's see here. I wish I could get you something that would be good for your missile strength. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that is. What about Potion of Farsight? That could be good for you. So we'll do that. Okay, and is that it then? That's it, okay. Alrighty, this army's at 20. We're not in any danger over here. You know, I thought of something when I loaded into the game. I thought of something that I might want to do, and then I promptly forgot about it. But Kislev, I want to check and see who all Kislev is friends with. Or, I'm sorry, is at war with. So they're at war with Clan Mulder. Okay, they like us, but it's deteriorating. What don't they like? They don't like that we're friendly with Cathay, but Cathay is humans. We want to continue to remain friendly with Cathay, but Wargrove of Woe. Okay, here we go. So, they don't like that we have a treaty with Wargrove of Woe. That's Draika, I think, right? It is Draika. Okay, Draika's not real strong. So we could cancel this. Oh, we have a trade agreement with him now. How much are we getting? 477. I don't really want to cancel that. All right, never mind. I was going to try to break our treaty with Draika, but I don't want to give up the trade. We need our trade desperately. We'll break up our treaties with her when our economy is in better shape. Speaking of our economy, okay, so we did get some money out of this battle, and we got some prestige back. So that was good. We got back some of the prestige that we used. Actually, we got back all the prestige that we used to do the conscription here. I'm going to turn around and do this. I think I'm going to merge you and you.
What?
Okay. Do I want to merge anybody else? Because we are paying upkeep for this. Nah, not yet. Maybe later we will. All right, and then so your range of movement, you would not be able to attack us if we went in march stance all the way over to here. So let's do that.
Strengthen the Empire.
Okay. So now we're fine right here. Obviously, we don't think they're going to attack us here at Talabheim. We have room.
Yes, my lord.
We have room in here for you. We'll go ahead and add you into here for now.
A trifling errand.
And then over here, let's take a look at what we've got. We've got Wulfric's army. Don't exactly know how strong it is.
I've got a plan.
Yeah, that didn't help at all, did it? What can you do to them?
Creator.
Block army, 59%. It would cost almost 800, however. We really don't have the money to be throwing around on stuff like that. Obviously, we don't want to fight those two armies together.
Refused.
But individually... Delbur's... Okay, the garrison is in desperate need of replenishing, but it's not non-existent. We've got Elspeth here at 18.
For Noun's end.
We want you to stay inside the settlement for purposes of maximizing your replenishment.
Amethyst Guardian.
Do you have Lightning Strike?
Wielder of
You
the
do not have
Pale
Lightning
Scythe.
Strike. That's unfortunate. Does Karl Franz have Lightning Strike?
As is my right by
He
Sigmar's
does.
crown.
Yes. Okay. Very good. That could be useful. All right. So what we want to do, Karl Franz, we want to get you up here. I don't love the fact that we're going to be suffering attrition, but we need you. We need you up here, and I don't want to do it in. I don't want to do it in encampment stance. That would just be too slow. What about
Rider of the Dragon in Carmine.
Inquisition? Is another 1,000, and I'm actually already thinking about doing Inquisition over here on him.
Who calls?
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't love that this corruption is sitting at 100. Although it should start improving here. It says, oh no, it's +8. That's not improvement, Michael. That's getting worse. So we just need to take Schoppendorf and/or Middenheim, and I think that we have a quest to raid Schoppendorf. Could you raid them this turn? Is this Schoppendorf right there? Nope, that's still Delbert's. Okay, so you cannot get there this turn.
The Empire.
I think what I need to do...
Accurate down to the finest implement.
I could slow things down. Do I have any lords that... Yes, I do. You're level 26. General of the Imp... Wow, holy cow, level 26. I've got you guys as well. Okay, I'm actually going to recruit you here in Marienburg, and then just give you a couple spearmen just to stop the rebellion from happening down here. And then I'm going to keep all 3 of these armies. So Karl Franz is going to come up here, plus these 2 armies. I'm going to have 3 armies to launch offensives with, and we'll attack one of these 3 locations here, depending on where their armies are. But when Karl Franz gets up here, we can lightning strike.
By the comet.
So let's get you up here. We'll live with the attrition for 1 turn.
I am France. They will obey. Care for an arms demonstration.
The attrition is not... It's not too bad.
Utterly vile creatures.
We can live with that for 1 turn. Okay, you, like I said,
For
you're
the
going to
arena
be
and known.
replenishing. You are... I think I may just leave you here because you're close enough to get reinforced. If they attack you, Elspeth and the garrison would come out to reinforce, which I don't think Wulfric is strong enough to make that attack. I don't think he's got another army floating nearby
Who's next?
to overwhelm us. So I think we're safe to leave you here.
Yes, my lord.
I don't really love the idea of doing the raiding as I'm thinking about. Thematically, that doesn't really feel like something that we would do because Schoppendorf is Empire. We don't want to raid Imperial territory. So we'll just take it back when the time is right. Maybe what we'll do, if I wanted to move you towards
ship us
Schoppendorf,
right.
you're not quite close enough to be able to get there in 1 turn.
Putting you down would be a kindness.
I'm going to leave you here for 1 turn.
Yes.
And then I'm going to move you over towards the direction of Schoppendorf, and depending on what they do, we may be able to take it with Gregor Braun's army. For now, you're replenishing. You've moved as far as you can. Okay, let's go back here now and go ahead and do the recruitment of Marienburg. The Lord here. So Helmut Feuerbach. Boom. There you go. You're in Marienburg. And that alone is enough to slow down characters 5. That's good. I like that. Let's give you just a couple of spears. Three spears. That will really effectively slow down the public order deterioration for a while. And it's not going to turn into a super expensive army. However, we are losing money now. That's a concern. And you know what? We're going to take you off of the Griffin. That's going to save us some money, right? Saved us a little bit. And then... you've got all that stuff, but you don't have any armor, but we don't have any extra armor to give you. What about ancillaries? You need some of these things. Let's go ahead and get... Ooh, the Bailiff could be good for you. More important than Watchmen. How about... Peasant could be good. It's more important than Rat Catcher for you. You've already... Oh, I guess Oliver... Oh, no, wait a minute. One of these scribes here is not on a lord. I think it's this one right here. Dietz. Friendly. Okay, so several of these are not on lords. Wow, okay. We want them to be on lords. Quinn von Shepard. Quinn doesn't need one. Gregor Braun needs one. Eckhart Herman, you don't need one. Here's the wizard. Boom. That's the one I need. Okay, so all of our lords should have that scribe. Watchmen, no. Woodsmen, income from all buildings, local region. Yes, that's very important to have that for this guy. Banner of Eternal Flame, I'm going to take that off of you. And Zealot, corruption, -3 local province. That's good for you to have that as well. Okay. Now, our money situation's improved a little bit more because he's now actually boosting the income we're getting from Marienburg. Valmir Blaze, you have moved. Emil von Korden, you are staying there. Dietz, you are the engineer who I do want to get into back into Gregor Braun's army, I think. Let's go ahead and do that.
My calculations will
By
ease
increasing
our journey.
mobility,
I will
maybe
marshal the men.
maybe we might even be able to reach Schoppendorf in one turn from here.
It is time
If I were to do
to
this.
strengthen the empire.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. We won't know until next turn.
Halt
All right.
detonation.
And then Lord not moved. Yeah, no,
No.
that, you're the Lord that's not moved. That's fine. Okay, Garrison, Lord not moved. Yep, that's fine. Outpost available. No, I don't think we want to do anything with our outpost. Building upgrade available. Okay, so we do have a little bit of money here. In Altdorf, let's look at the the full array of buildings here. So, do we need public order? It wouldn't be a bad idea, probably, but what we really need is this landmark. Well, except we're a turn away from being a high enough level to build that anyway. What about defense? At this point, because we've changed our garrison mod out, maybe we do want to build that garrison building. Just in case. My only other choice would be control upkeep. The landmarks, we know that we want to be able to recruit battle wizards. That's the only thing that our landmark is affecting. Okay. And we do have the garrison building built. Yeah, right here. The barracks building, I should say. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to build the defense for now. No, I'm going to build the public order building. Why is our public order so low? Because of events, Imperial Authority is part of it. Okay, so the landmark is not going to improve our public order at all, right? We've got nothing over here that affects public order, so we do need the public order. Fair enough. Okay. All right, Helmgart, maybe in time, but you're not a priority. Marienburg, you're already doing what you can do. Talabheim. No, I'm not going to prioritize that. We're going to save up a little bit of money. This is going to be very much needed. Yeah, this is definitely a concern. At least we don't have corruption down here to worry about. And Blighted Towers. Yeah, I can't afford to upgrade the garrison building here. And Nuln, I can't afford to do anything with you. And that brings us back up here. You are multiple turns away from being able to level up. Okay, I think we're where we want to be now from that standpoint. I could still go ahead and do the Inquisition over here to reduce the corruption, but it's going to start coming right back again. I think we'll save the prestige for now, and I think then we'll go ahead and let's double check our electric counts, make sure we're all good here. Okay, we are. Let's check our diplomacy out. Any deals at all? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to cross my fingers that that the game doesn't crash again. But let's go ahead and end our turn. See what happens. Okay, Evrus. The High Elves at least appear to be doing okay. That's good. As long as the High Elves are doing okay, then that means humanity is not alone in the war against Chaos. Okay, well, I wonder if we just lost our ability to do a trade agreement with Draika anyway. Okay, the Greenskins are unfortunately doing a little bit better than I would have liked. Sylvania appears to be doing fairly well as well. Okay, so here's Festus. Got a hero coming down, assaulted the garrison, that's unfortunate. That army is just continuing to just take his river cruise, that's fine. That army, okay, he had two armies up there at midnight.
Yet here you are, friend or foe. We will
Uh-oh, is he going to declare war? He did, holy cow, okay. Interesting, that's, okay, now Karl Franz is in March stance. He might very well ambush us. Is he going to attack? Okay, alright, he didn't ambush us. That's interesting. Okay, well that changes the complexion of things pretty dramatically. I'm pretty sure 10 turns had not passed since we signed our peace treaty. But I guess it doesn't really matter to the AI Beastmen that their reputation should be suffering. Okay. Bretonia not really doing a whole heck of a lot over here. Struggling against Grom de Ponche for the most part. Here comes Wulfric. Okay, Wulfric assaulted a garrison as well. And he's moving his main army over towards Schoppendorf. Okay. This is interesting. Alright, we've got ourselves an interesting strategic development now. Stirland is, you know, present. That's about all I can say about Stirland. Okay, I think all we have left are neutrals from this point forward. Okay, Bellicor is gone. Good riddance. Lamia's Sisterhood is gone. Some Clan Verms of the Skaven are gone. Ambusher discovered. Okay, so we kind of... Negative growth in Talabheim, that's fine. Yeah, we kind of put ourselves in a really vulnerable position here, but Khazrak did not take the... I don't want to say take the bait. They didn't jump on us. I'm a little surprised, but I guess we are fairly strong. Okay, so we have Talabheim's garrison got assaulted, and Bogenhofen's garrison got assaulted, and Delburst's garrison got assaulted. Okay, then. War declared. So we've got this doesn't matter to us, this doesn't matter to us, and that obviously does. Okay, factions destroyed. We've already talked about that, and population surplus. Okay, so now, yeah, this definitely changes things. So Wulfric has moved to himself over here to either defend Schoppendorf or launch, join an offensive over in this area, along with that army right there. We did see another army of Festus over here. I didn't see how strong it is. Okay, this is going to make things interesting. Right here, that's a fairly strong army because of the Cygors and the incarnate elementals of Beast. That army is not super strong. Karl Franz by himself. Plus, we've got, the really strong garrison. Okay, so Karl Franz by himself cannot obviously not take all of those on. But he's got Lightning Strike.
I see no other option.
I could Lightning Strike that army right there. Elspeth, you do need to continue to replenish this garrison, even though it was assaulted. No, it's in bad shape. Man, that assault garrison is a real problem. Okay. Gregor Braun. Boy, oh boy, how are we going to handle this? How are we going to do this? Okay, we've got... You are now in the plus. You're only costing us 500 per turn, so I'm just going to leave you for now. Although you could build up an army and actually threaten Rat Rock. I just really can't afford it.
Yes.
Okay. Valmir Blaze. You plus... Okay, how strong is Hergig? Hergig is unfortunately now fairly strong because of the garrison.
A step too far. The nation.
You do not have any artillery. Valmir Blaze
This will bolster the nation.
could reach and could lay siege, and has the artillery with which to put some knock some holes in the walls.
Not a chance.
But I don't. That army,
Madness.
which is recruiting, plus that garrison, might be too much
What does the Emperor bid?
for the
I will
combination
marshal
of
the
these
men.
two. And we do know that Wulfric himself is close enough to move back over there. So we have to attack right away or risk a counterattack. I think what we want to do is we want
You're a pretender.
to deal with Khazrak, and we want to switch over to defense against Wulfric, and we want to take out Khazrak. So,
Yes,
we're
my
going to
lord.
take Emil von Corden here, and we're going to send you down this way. In March stance, it's going to take you a couple turns to get down here. But if it takes a couple turns, it takes a couple turns. We can afford 2 turns without a battle. I don't really want to go 2 turns without a battle, but we could afford to do it. You know what you don't need is you don't need these regiments of renown anymore. We can save some money
Now,
by getting
The
rid of those.
Empire.
Okay, now we're in better shape.
so
Money-wise, this is not a good army, obviously, with all these spearmen. But Talabheim here,
Praise
this
Sigmar.
garrison,
The Empire.
If I click on it. This garrison didn't take too much damage from the assault garrison, so it's fine. It's certainly capable of defending itself pretty effectively, and we could move Volmir Blaze there.
It is time.
And get you headed over this way.
Let's move.
Okay. So you're headed westward. You are then going to go ahead and move here into Talipon.
Moving off.
You're getting more replenishing.
Who calls?
And certainly that army should be able to defend, but not obviously be able to attack Hergig. Do I have... Are you the one that I gave a point of wound to? Yes, you are. What are your chances of wounding Samuel Ludenhoff? 19%, and it would cost 1,000. Okay. That's obviously not going to happen. He's level 34. Alright, that's unfortunate. Not anything we can do really to wound him. So you guys have both taken care of your movement. Now, Gregor Braun... Elspeth and Karl Franz. What do we want to do with you?
Calls.
I might go ahead and do this. Lightning Strike attack on him. If I leave you in encampment stance, you could come... You could get down this far... If I attack here, we would have enough movement left to be able to have Karl Franz and Gregor Braun close enough to each other to reinforce one another. But what we cannot do probably is, well, we might be able to. With both of these armies together, we might be able to attack that garrison, but we got to take care of this army here first. So I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to lightning strike. I'm looking at my time here, and I'm actually getting tired. So I think I'm going to launch this attack. He's obviously not going to retreat, but then we will be able to do the light, because it's going to pull these guys in. But then we'll be able to do the lightning strike. But we'll start out the next episode then with this battle, and hopefully the game won't crash again. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave Elspeth where she is.
Yes.
We're going to bring Gregor Braun down here after we fight this battle right here. So let's go ahead and prepare for that.
Men, we must attack.
Like I said, they are not going to retreat. This is interesting. Look at this. It's only a close defeat, even if I fought all of that, but obviously that's not what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Now we're looking at a decisive victory, which sounds awfully good to me, but we're going to save this then for the beginning of the next episode. Like I said, I'm getting a little tired and I'm a little bit worried about the crash that happened tonight, so I want to do a little testing and make sure that that we don't have a mod causing a problem. So anyway, we will resume here in the beginning of the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you then.